When you hear the words of the Lord, it can be forgotten. So remember to pay attention and produce fruit that's not rotten. For the soul was sown in the seed, and it fell upon the wayside.
Okay, Romans 8, 1 through 23, take one. Take one. We're going to be on the porch, Boopkey. Steve's going to be like, what are you guys doing, man? You're getting so professional. Yeah, this is the Ponchatoula movie studio. Okay. You gonna check to make sure? This is Romans 8, 1 through 23. Steve, let's see you do this with your camera. I mean, does your camera have the ability to pick up this far away? We have a very special camera, don't we? Okay, Romans 8, 1 through 23.
Yeah.
Therefore, brethren, we are debtors, not to the flesh, to live after the flesh. For if ye live after the flesh, ye shall die. But if ye...
Did you say the mortal... You said the mortal bodies part.
I don't know, you weren't following, were you?
Yes, I was. I was.
Take two, take two. There is therefore now no condemnation to them which are in Christ Jesus, who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit. For the law of the Spirit of life in Christ Jesus hath made me free from the law of sin and death. For what the law could not do, in that it was weak through the flesh, God, sending His own Son in the likeness of sinful flesh, and for sin, condemned sin in the flesh, that the righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us, who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace, because the carnal mind is enmity against God, for it is not subject to the law of God, neither indeed can be. So then, they that are in the flesh cannot please God. But ye are not in the flesh, but in the Spirit, if so be that the Spirit of God, if so be that the Spirit of God dwell in you. Now, if any man have not the Spirit of Christ, he is none of His. But if the Spirit of Him who raised up...
No. You had the He is none of His part right after that.
Oh, He is none of His. And if Christ be in you, right, the body is dead. But the Spirit is life. Okay.
Why is the body dead?
And if Christ be in you, the body is dead because of sin, but the Spirit is life because of righteousness. But if the Spirit of Him that raised up Christ from the dead dwell in you, He that raised up Jesus from the dead dwell in you, He that raised up Christ shall also quicken your mortal bodies by His Spirit that dwell in you. Therefore, brethren, we are debtors, not to the flesh, to live after the flesh. We are debtors, not to the flesh, to live after the flesh. For if ye live after the flesh, ye shall die. But if ye, through the Spirit, do mortify the deeds of the body, ye shall live. And if any man... No, ye shall live. Therefore, brethren... No. Okay. No, I'm all messed up now.
You got it. Just keep going. 4. For as many.
Oh, man, I lost that one entirely. For as many as are led by the Spirit of God, they are the sons of God. I don't know, I'm lost. Oh, man, I'm missing that whole section.
That's okay. Just keep going.
For ye have not received the spirit of bondage again to fear, but ye have received the spirit of adoption, whereby we cry, Abba, Father. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of God. And if children, then heirs, heirs of God, joint heirs with Christ. If so be that we suffer with Him, that we also shall be glorified together.
Country part.
For I reckon. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared to the glory which shall be revealed in us. For the earnest, for the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of God. For the earnest manifestation of the creature waiteth for the sons of God. The creature, for the creature itself was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of Him who hath subjected the same in hope. Because the creature also shall be, because the creature shall also be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of God. For the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now. And not only they, but ourselves also, which have the fruit of the spirits.
Which fruits?
Which have the first fruits of the Spirit. Wait a minute.
You got it?
Wait a minute. Okay. For, and not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit. Even we ourselves groan within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, herewith the redemption of our body.
It's very close. It's to wit.
To wit.
And the other thing you missed was because the creature itself. You said because the creature also shall instead of the creature itself.
So it's close.
Yeah, you only missed like.
Okay. Got more work to do on it, Steve, but I was close. Okay.
And it fell upon rocky places, and the sun shone with all of its heat, and it quickly withered away. When you hear the words of the Lord, it might be tempting to still hold on to a part of the world and pretend to be two things. For the sower was sowing the seed, and it fell among